Telling others that you're struggling isn't easy.
And it can be difficult to talk to family about it. I am Dr. Natasha Hahn, a psychologist at CAPS.
And I'm Pilar Siman, clinical therapist at CAPS. And in today's CAPS Talk, we will be sharing 5 tips on how to talk to family about mental health.
Tip number 1, plan out what you're going to say. You can write a script, bullet points, or some notes on your phone if you're feeling overwhelmed. Focus on how your symptoms have been impacting your life. For example, I'm feeling so depressed that I'm not able to turn in assignments on time or spend time with friends. Or I'm so anxious that I'm blanking during my exams.
Tip number 2, think about the different ways this conversation could go so you are prepared with a response. Some unhelpful reactions are guilt tripping. For example, you have the best life. You have a roof over your head. You have friends. You shouldn't be depressed. If you do get guilt tripped, you can respond with, yeah, you're right. I agree. I shouldn't be feeling this way. And that's how I know I need help. Another unhelpful reaction can be when family or friends minimize the situation. For example, you're just having a bad day. Stress is normal. In which case, you can respond with something like, I understand what you're saying, but this is more than that. This is having an impact on me and my ability to live my life. I don't know how to manage it on my own, and I need help.
Another unhelpful response that you can maybe prepare to encounter is when those who are listening make what you're sharing with them about them. You might hear things such as, I failed, I'm such a bad parent, nothing I do for you is ever enough. In this case, you can say something like, it's not that you're not doing enough. I'm not saying that anything our family or my school or our environment needs to change. It's that I need help. There might also be a demand for family secrecy. For example, you might hear things such as, you know that we don't talk about private matters outside of the family. In this case, you can say something like, these are healthcare professionals that have to keep what I say confidential. As long as they're not concerned about my safety or the safety of others, what I share there is safe and will be kept private.
Another unhelpful reaction you might get is when there's a comparing of suffering. This is especially common for immigrants and racial and ethnic minority families. Families might say, back home, no one had time to feel depressed. Or when I was growing up, I wish I was lucky enough to be worried about school instead of escaping a dictatorship or thinking about what my family would eat. To this, you could say, I appreciate all of the sacrifices you made for me, and I want to take advantage of the opportunities you have created. Mental health resources are one of those opportunities, and I would really like to utilize what is available.
So those were some examples of some unhelpful responses that you could potentially anticipate and how you can manage them. Tip number 3, choose a time that's good for both you and your family to bring up the conversation. It can help to talk to family when they are relaxed and when you're not currently in crisis.
Tip number 4, if you are feeling nervous, which is normal, you can start the conversation by asking your family if they've ever had a time in their life when they felt sad, hopeless, worried, or scared.
Tip number 5, it can help to compare mental health with physical health. For example, some of us need glasses to see clearly. It's not our fault that we need glasses, and we might survive without glasses, but it would be very difficult and we wouldn't be able to perform at our best. Receiving mental health treatment, whether it be therapy, medication, or both, is like putting on glasses. The circumstances may not change, but you can see more clearly and easily see a way forward.
We hope these tips are helpful. And at the end of this video, you will find references for this talk and a list of helpful articles. Remember that CAPS therapists can also support you as you talk to your family about mental health. Feel free to contact CAPS if you would like to schedule an appointment. Thank you, and we hope you have a great day.